What's up guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be doing my portfolio update. So, if you are new here, welcome to the channel. I do all sorts of videos like a portfolio update as you're watching right now. I do this once a week, so you get to see the updates on my portfolio, whether it's going up or down. So if you like the sound of that, subscribe to this channel, and also give this video a like if you are new, or even if you just enjoy this video, smash that like button. I can't thank you guys enough for how well these portfolio updates are doing, so thank you so much for watching. So before we waste any more time, let's get into the portfolio. So the first portfolio we're going to go into is my ISA, my long-term holds. So all of these companies in the ISA account, they're long-term holds. So the first one is Alibaba, and if you've been watching, you'll know Alibaba seems to just stay stagnant or whatever. It's kind of dropped a little bit this time, which is not great. It's the FX impact that's kind of screwing me over, as the dollar just keeps dropping and dropping in value. So it's not the best, but yeah, that's Alibaba. I'm going to speed through the ones that aren't that interesting. Apple, 7 shares, we're down £10.57, same story. FX impact just hitting me really bad again. Aston Martin, 2.63 shares, up £30, up 117%. Amazing Aston Martin's done for me. I'm really happy with Aston Martin. Barrett Developments, 9 shares, it's up 22%, so not too bad. I'm just letting it hold. This is one that my granddad recommended and said you should get into, so I just bought 9 shares, a few shares, and see how it does. Beyond Meat, I've got 1.1 shares, and that's up 17%, so looking very good. I'm probably going to just keep holding Beyond Meat because everyone says it's like the Tesla for food. So Biogenomics is the next one, 46.6 shares, and I'm up 145%. And there is an interesting one with this because I've loved the company, really wanted to get into the into Biogenomics because what they do is incredible, and the Sapphire product is awesome. I really wanted to get into it, and the only way I could do it, well, I wanted to get it in cheap, and I knew they'll do some stock offerings, and this is just a very summarized way of what a stock offering pretty much is. Essentially, they reduce the share price to a certain price. So I don't know, let's say, like, I think at the time it was like $4. Say like it was $5, they end up doing a stock offering for $4, and it means the price just drops, and I think it ended up dropping like 20% at the time, and I just ended up buying into the stock offering, and then they did another stock offering and I bought even more shares, and that's kind of what I've done. And essentially it's just meant I've got it at a good price, at a decent cheap price, and it's just kept rising and rising. So maybe that's something you want to look into, stock offerings, because you can tend to get shares cheaper, but you've also got to be careful with them. That's kind of just a really dumbed down quick summary of what and why I did bought into a stock offering. Churchill Capital, CCIV, 69 shares of this, and I'm up 82% with this one. This is a bigger hold of mine, and I really believed in this. If you don't know what it is, they could be merging with Lucid Motors, and I say they could be. Tuesday, it looks like they might be doing the announcement, and I did actually make a video on that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the market on Monday because it could react really well. I think it will anyway, to be honest with you. The fact that now it's becoming more true. So yeah, this is pretty much Lucid Motors. Could be, hopefully it should be. And yeah, I just bought into CCIV that are merging with Lucid Motors, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's done really well for me at the moment, and yeah, that's CCIV. Gevo is something I've been buying into a bit more. As you can tell, last episode I think I had like 25 shares roughly, and now I ended up buying even more shares because if you didn't know, this week it was a bit of a rough week. We did have the market ended up dropping a bit, and it dropped quite a lot. Especially for Gevo, it ended up dropping like 20%, and I ended up just buying a few shares when it dropped. I didn't buy loads, I just bought a few while it was discounted 20%. Yeah, and now I'm minus 5%, which isn't too bad, to be honest with you, because I think long term this is going to be brilliant. So 53 shares of Gevo, I'm very looking forward to this because it's a biofuel, renewable energy source, so I am looking forward to seeing what they can do in the future. Palantir is my next holdings, and you know what, this is my favourite stock, and probably you guys know this because I make videos on Palantir and everything. This is my favourite stock. We're at $29 now, and I've got 264 shares, and we're up 11%, and I can see this being a lot more next week, hopefully, so stay tuned for next week's portfolio update. The reasons why for this is because we had a lockup period. That lockup period meant that insiders could sell their shares, meaning it brings down the price quite a lot because there's so much downward pressure, so much selling pressure. So I made videos on thinking when the bottom could be, looking at my chart analysis and everything, and I said $25 is a good buying opportunity, like a really good buying opportunity. And I ended up buying it at the $25 mark, and I think a few of you guys did as well, and we're riding the wave really well. We're doing well with this one, and my average price is $25.27. So yeah, I just thought I'm gonna buy more shares of this because this is brilliant. So yeah, they're worth 5,460. I'm up 572. I would be up more if the FX impact didn't hit me, but I'm looking forward to next week how this does. Sentionix, this is a new one. I am very interested in this. It pretty much means they've got a product for diabetic people. You can end up getting scans through your phone or your Apple Watch, and it gives you readings of every 5 minutes or something like that. And I just think it's amazing. They got FDA approval next month in March sometime. So if that goes through, this could skyrocket a bit more, to be honest with you. I do want to get more shares into this, but it's a difficult one because it is a penny stock, to be honest with you, and yeah, I just need to be careful with it. But what I've been seeing, I do really believe in this company, and I would like to get more. I'm kind of hoping for a stock offering, share offering. So yeah, that's Sentionix. And then we got the S&P 500. So that's my ISA, my long-term portfolio, and we'll go into the invest. But at the moment, as you can see, I'm up 23% on this long-term hold, £2,000. So that's £10,773. So going into the invest, these are like my swing trades and stocks that you can't buy in the ISA. So that pretty much answers your question of why haven't you bought these in the ISAs, because it's because of that reason. So I've got 48 shares of this company, and I'm going to be swing trading it and hopefully take some profit next week, or if not, 2 weeks time. Ehang, oh my god, what a mess this has been. So I actually had more shares in this. I had about 7 or 8 shares, and I thought this was an amazing company, and I still think this is an amazing company. It dropped dramatically. It dropped about 60% or 50% in one day. I panicked and sold because I heard there was fraud going on and all sorts, and I was like, yeah, I'm getting out of this company. Then soon realised it's actually not too bad. It was just a company trying to scare people off, pretty much to take the cheaper shares at this moment in time. So I'm going to look into this a bit more, but I was like, you know what, I want to quickly buy 2 more shares because this still is a massive potential good company. So I ended up buying 2 more shares of it. I'm down 9%. We're going to see how it goes. We got HEPA here. This is a swing trade. They did a stock offering, and I'm up 4% on this one. And yeah, this is a stock offering play. So I bought in when they do the stock offering, that's it. And then I'm going to sell it on next week probably. So yeah, that's another swing trade. HireCar, this is literally another swing trade. Got 14 shares in this. Hopefully that does well next week as well. And you've got to think, honestly, the last 2 weeks we've had some bad weeks, to be honest with you, with the stock market. It's either been trading, it's been having some drops and all sorts, so it's been affecting the swing trades a bit, but we're going to see how it does. So yeah, that's HireCar. So this one I really like. This one you can't get in the ISA, and this is going to be a long-term hold. I've got 500 shares of this. Lake Resources, so they extract lithium for the batteries of these EVs, and it's so under the radar at the moment. And I wanted to get 640 more shares, but it's not going through. It's taking ages to buy in, so I hope this goes through on Monday, and I'm looking forward to this stock. I think this could do really well in the future. Alright, we've got NEO. This has been suffering in the last week or so. It's been not moving, and if it has been moving, it ends up going down. It's not been doing too well recently. I've got 35 shares of that, 16% up, £195. I think this is a very good cheap price at the moment. I see this running up, to be honest with you, to this high $60, hopefully maybe the $70, because we've got earnings coming up, and I think they're going to do really well with the deliveries and all sorts. So very excited with NEO in the next few weeks. Alright, we've got Virgin Galactic Space, 6 shares of this. This is like a long-term hold, but I want to get this in my ISA, but I just want to leave it because it just keeps going up. Yeah, I still haven't decided what to do, whether to just sell it and just buy it into the ISA, but it's gone up so much that I feel like if I buy in the ISA, it's just going to drop loads, even though I'm leaving it long-term hold, so it won't really matter too much. But I don't know, I don't really know what I'm doing with this at the moment. So yeah, I've got 6 shares of Virgin Galactic, up 116%. So Medica has been, it's been a rough one. Another stock offering play. I bought into the stock offering a bit later on, so it ends up dropping right. And I heard about the stock offering, and I got in a bit later, so it was trading above the stock offering, which was annoying. But at the same time, I'm like not too worried because this is a really strong, good company, Zomedica. So I'm excited to see how this does, but it is a swing trade. Looking to maybe get into it long term, but at the moment it's just a swing trade, so we'll see how it does next week. So if you count the money that I've got on the side to buy Lake Resources, I've got £3,061 in this portfolio, and we're up 9% with £246 return, which is really good. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to add both of the portfolios up, and we're going to see what the total is. So the grand total is £13,834, so that's amazing. I have to admit, I did put in quite a bit more money this week because of the Palantir play, as I explained in the video, but now we're on £13,834, which I'm really happy with, and hopefully this week we'll see a lot more growth. So stay tuned for next week's portfolio and you can see if that number changes. Anyway, if you are new here guys, please hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and comment below if you've got any questions, and I'll see you guys in my next video.